today on EA Sports. It's Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Buffalo Bills.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Buffalo Bills taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go to wrap up a great Sunday of football. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field. It can take off and run when under duress.
They'll try the left side. Beal, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. As you see, they have dealt with their fair share of injuries this season. But, Charles, that hasn't stopped them from putting together a very solid campaign, a very good record thus far.
I think a lot of credit has to go internally. Look, we always want to praise the head coach for holding the team together. But to me, it's the guys in the locker room putting on the uniform. Those starters who've stayed healthy, they've welcomed the backups into their ranks and showed them how to get it done. And this team, they've stayed afloat all season doing just that. And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He gets that one complete to Wicks. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Play action. It's Lawrence. That is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Beal. And he will have a Cowboys first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in, went heavy. No surprise I knew was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Lawrence to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what the opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does, and in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are, and you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game. What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now Lawrence to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And when you watch him play, everything just looks like it comes so naturally to him. When he's dialed in and finds that zone, passes are crisp, he sees the field really well, and he takes charge as the leader of this offense.
The drive starts with a completion left side, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, Clark. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Clark. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to throw again. And he's got his man on the out route. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw again. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Operating from the gun, Clark. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. And I'm sure for these guys, the break from the conference championship to the Super Bowl seems so long. To get out here and score that first touchdown has to take some tension out of the game.
Oh, I love the point you just made about the gap between. Think about the pressure that is built in the interim. To come out and get the first points in the Super Bowl, fantastic for the team.
Point after here coming up. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. To throw again, Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. That's Rose. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They go play action here on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And we are back and ready to go for the 2nd quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Clark now, off play action. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Dallas offense set for this next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Lawrence forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Back to throw. Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Understandably, pass rushers keyed up for this Super Bowl, but you can't do that.
And let's face it, no one wants to lose one of these quarterbacks early in this game. So you know they're going to be protected by the officials.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Operating from the gun, Clark. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett. So the completion good for 7 there. And now it's 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Clark. Hard throw, incomplete. And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. From the right hash, this from 53. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Well, now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. And they'll run it here. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Here's 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got Edwards now on the slant. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lawrence looking middle, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Edwards. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 23. To throw. Lawrence. That's into the hands of Edwards. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Lawrence going to throw again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And not able to get it that time. He hit on 6 straight passes. Not there. 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he wisely will throw that one away. On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Cade York on now for the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. York able to send this one through, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. Here's Clark, throwing to start the drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7, past the 30 to the 32. Now Clark to throw. A final shot before break. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season from beginning to end. And now we'll play one half of football to decide who raises the Lombardi Trophy. And for the call, let's get it right back to Brandon and Charles.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Escaping a tackler at the 25. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do it.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now Clark looking to throw on second down. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Back to throw. Clark able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 20. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. 45 yards. And the Bills will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. So the drive there took 6 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Operating from the gun. Lawrence over the middle, complete. It's Rose. So the completion good for 6 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter, and the entire 4th remaining, so stranger things have happened.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rose. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Beal. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bills offense back out onto the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Throwing to start the drive. Clark. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Clark on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter. Clark now to throw on 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 37. Almost time for the final act of this NFL season as we are now through 3 quarters in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Clark on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Here's a handoff out of the gun. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw. Clark. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Clark. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Back to throw. Clark. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Looking to throw. Clark. His throw caught at about the 5. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is indeed good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So that, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Gregory Rousseau. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Edwards. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Rose. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Now Clark to throw. Throwing to start the drive. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Operating from the gun, Clark. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Clark to the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And he is out of bounds here. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Touchdown! Dalton Kincaid taking it in. And the Bills are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, But we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Point after try forthcoming. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Now an inside draw. This is their fullback.
And that's a nice gain by him on 1st down, picking up some key yardage.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Rose. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the 1st. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And these Bills make the 90s seem like a distant memory. Buffalo is the Super Bowl champion. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta back up, cause it's on this old train line, I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. Then we spun the block, came back, double up like, ooh, I got her, and yeah, met her uptown, but she from the borough, better known as the boogie down. All sucky now, get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip me skin, suck it to me, and they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of foxy mamas, but I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces.